bing bang boom. The big bad wolf gonna sneeze at you, motherfucker. So please just move. I'm the same ass dude that'll fight baboons, raising the roof like a child at school when they breaking the rules and popping balloons. I think I'll loop, but you know what to do. Just be a goof like a monkey at the zoo. Okay. I'm going cray, I'm going prey on rappers like a mantis bait. Eat your brains, you go insane, you go propane, you entertain. Blowing up in acid rain, it's like a drug, no Novocaine. Oh my word, I don't know if you just heard. I'm a turd like Amber Heard. Nah, take it back now, that's absurd. No one's worse than Amber Heard. I can spit it now, lickety split. Let me just get this verse real quick. What, you think my eyes are free? I know you fools love looking at me. Jingle jingle, hey, look at my keys. Ding-a-ling, you paying a fee. Wanna mess with me, you'll take a knee, and I don't mean you'll pray. I'm sexy, you wannabes would like to be my shade.
Go party, go party, go party, go go. 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 Go 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 pray. Go 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 pray. Go 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 pray. Go 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 pray.
I shake it up, clean. I'm falling and calling, breaking my spleen. You wanna give it up, just put it on me. I'm so kicked up, you wouldn't believe I break the fall with the meat in me. Wait, that's not what I mean. I'm shaking the scene with obscene turns, like using me as a taxiderm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get on track. I piggyback off silly crap like Shizzy rap. Miss me with that BS, man. Treat me like a fizzy can. Popping off like Drizzy. Come get busy with the party clan. Oh shit, my bad.
Go party, go party, go party, go go. 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 Go 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 cray. 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 Go party, go party, go party, go go. Go party, go party, go party, go go. Go party, go party, go party, go go. Go party, go party, go party, go go.
Pensaba que contigo iba a envejecer en otra vida, en otro mundo por hacer. En esta solo queda irme un día y solamente verte en el atardecer. Si me van sola y triste no me hablan. Si me ven solo y triste soy culpable. La vida es una fiesta que un día termina. Y fuiste tú mi baile inolvidable. Y fuiste tú mi baile inolvidable.
Mientras uno está vivo, uno debe amar lo más que pueda.
Welcome to the party, people, party. God is in the house. Hello, everybody. How are you? Is everything sounding good? Everything sounding clean? Where's my mic? Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in my model. I tried to do full body in this game. It was not cooperating, so that's not gonna happen, unfortunately. I was looking forward to it. The buttons are very locked in when it comes to like keyboard stuff, and it doesn't really work well with just the mouse and everything in there, so that's not gonna happen. Although it is Valentine's Day. It is quite ironic, especially because I said all the stuff that I said in the video I dropped today, but here I am looking for some bitches. I'm a hypocrite. I'm so sorry. I lied. So, it's been a minute. I want to make sure the volume works for the game too, because you know I always have to change stuff constantly when it comes to going back and forth with the type of content that I'm doing. But it's been a while, so let's get back into this game and load. There we go. Load data. Uh-oh. I don't hear anything. Hold the phone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. Wait. Hold on, let me full screen this, maybe. Will that fix it? Oh god, I broke the game. I broke the game. Oh, let me load it again. What the fuck? Yeah, that's a new one. All right, let's go back. Okay, the whole game's broken. Oh yes, can't have a stream without a little bit of problems, huh? All right, let's restart it, I guess. All right, let's again. Especially the audio, it was working perfectly fine. Start the game. Yeah, man. There we go. Okay, we got some audio. That's a good sign. Let's try to load again. Yes, there we go. Okay. Volume looks decent enough on there. Okay. It's only natural that Sister Braun would cower in fear before an aura as tremendous as mine. Hey, relax. Oh shit, what was the voices? Look at me, Rintar. Talking like that only scares her even more. Susuk gently spoke to that little girl as she tried to hide. This little girl, Nai, is the daughter, of this Ohiyama building, so I call her Sister Braun. Man, I need to warm up my reading. What the hell? Struggling. Ah, shit. Who messaged me? Hang up. Who's texting me? Mayu. Mayushi, I might not make it to lab today. I got a whole bunch of homework. We go down here. Oh, accidentally. How much homework? Oh my god. Hold on. Wait. See, this is one thing that sucks about some of these games. Alright. Back to it. So we do homework. Save me! See what homework says. You fool! If you had planned ahead, your summer homework wouldn't have been a problem. Your lack of discipline has come around to bite you in the butt. Save me? Save me, you say? Use this opportunity to learn from it. It's basically the same answer. There's no way this has any drastic impacts. That would be ridiculous. I'll do this one. Alright, back to this conversation. I've heard that she's in the 6th grade, but she looks much younger. I believe that's partially why her father, Mr. Braun, adores her so much. His love borders on madness at the best of times. Don't worry, Nay. I keep saying Nay, like fucking horse. Fucking horse girls got me going crazy. He's kind of weird, but he's not going to hurt you or anything. She describes me as if I'm some sort of exotic creature. So how about it? Can you say hi? Hi, Uncle Ocarin. I'm not your uncle. Yeah, so much for not hurting her. You're scaring her again. I've told her what to call me before, but she refuses to learn. Before? Shizuo looks up. What? Looks up at the sky. There's no at there. As if she's trying to recall a distant memory. Below her, Sister Braun is shaking her head in confusion. I see. I thought we talked about it a few days ago, but it seems as though things have changed. Anyway, I'm not old enough to be your uncle. If we're gonna make some sort of relative, call me Big... I don't know about that one. But Uncle Ocarin isn't my brother. In this world, there are times when you call someone who isn't a sibling. Remember that, sister. I don't remember that. So why are you acting like Daru right now? Hey, you're confusing her with all that nonsense. It's not nonsense. I'm teaching her the harsh realities of our society. I don't know if you're teaching her anything, and acting like that might get you into trouble. That's what I'm saying. Trouble? Do my ears deceive me, or is that a threat? I'll tell you now that it won't work, where I, Yo and Kyoma, laugh in the face of danger. I turned around to look at who called my name, and there stood a man with a stern look on his face. Mr. Braun, how long have you? Long enough. Why are you teaching my daughter 9 things that you don't want me to hear? Not at all. I promise. This man, mere sight of whom would make 10 out of 10 children cry. Well, technically 9 out of 10 because his daughter is right there. And she's not crying yet. Is the owner of the Ohiyama building and a CRT or Brontu fanatic. This man is Tsunoji Yugo. Oh, his ownership of the Brontu workshop has earned him the name Mr. Braun. But okay, that is just a kid. So if you ever start thinking she's cute or anything weird like that, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you with my bare hands. What kind of person do you think I am? What, are you telling me my daughter? Okay. I'm not gonna read that. Make up your damn mind. Nah, I got some snacks for you. Leave this fool be and go inside. Seeing her smile, the owner's face distorted into a mockery of a grin. Too disturbing to be called a smile. People who spoil the kids like he does are the reason there are many DQN plebs in the world today. What the fuck is a DQN? Oh yeah, Okabe. You're not doing those weird experiments anymore, right? Weird, such rudeness. This invention will pave the way to our few. I don't care. Every time you run that stupid thing, it shakes the ceiling and drops a ton of dust on the CRTs. You know what'll happen if I hear the nonsense again, right? Another threat. First from the part-time warrior and now from Mr. Braun. Is this some sort of workshop policy? Still. Mr. Braun, as I've told you before, your threats have no power over me. Violence is nothing to Hyo and Kyoma. It does not scare me one. I'll bash your fucking heads in. Understood, it won't happen again. He nodded with satisfaction and proceeded to re-enter the workshop, hand in hand with Nai. You got tricked. I declared my victory once. I confirmed that they were both safely out of earshot. Consider me a coward if you like. But know this, part-time warrior. Yo and Kyoma is a ruthless man who will achieve his goals by any means necessary. Suza's voice was surprisingly light. Seems as though she took my comments in stride. So that thing we did yesterday, the roundtable meeting, is that something people do? Well, if it's necessary, sure. Gonna hold another soon, in fact. Why do you ask? No reason, I just thought it was fun. Suza looked so happy as she looked up at the lab window that I could tell she was speaking from the heart. By the way, did you make up with Christina? Oh, she's gonna stab you. Oh yeah, I forgot. This timeline's so fucking weird. I don't understand what's happening. What are you talking about? I don't think we were on bad terms or anything. Is that so? I mean, it's not like we're best friends, but we don't hate each other. But why? Did it look like we weren't getting along? No, it's nothing. I guess I was wrong. Really? You're a weird one. Anyway, I better get back to work or the boss man will get angry at me. Let me know when the next meeting is. I'll try to sneak out and join you guys. She waved goodbye before she disappeared into the stove. Interesting. Better to have lab members getting along than hating each other. Until yesterday, Susan looked at Chris with hatred. But I guess that's changed. So I suppose these things happen when you switch world lines. 10 years ago in the year 2000, a man called himself John Tider. Yes, I do remember this. Claiming to hail from the year 2036, which was Suzu. In addition, he shed light on a number of events that were supposed to take place. He was active on this board for a mere 4 months. However, his words and actions made an impact, and word of his existence spread all the way to Japan. Though many of his predictions did come true, a fair share were proven false. And thus there are many who doubt that he really did come from the future. Though a man claiming to be John Tider has recently emerged on the internet. Time on the massive Japanese internet message board site channel. Reddit. I read it on Reddit. When I engaged him instead of the time travel theory he previously provided, he presented me with what he called the attractor field theory. According to him, our world is made up of countless world lines, places where many of them cluster together. An attractor field could be a large swath of history spanning 100 years or more. In his words, every single action in a single attractor field ultimately culminates into one single point, one single event. Let's say, for example, I'm going to purchase a beverage. The decision to purchase the Dr. Pepper or cola is theoretically mine to make. But perhaps when I arrive at the store, the Dr. Pepper sold out, or a friend buys a cola for me. One way or another, cola ends up quenching my thirst. In other words, the world is constructed in such a way that the end results have already been decided. Meaning that no matter how many demos I use to change the past, things ultimately end up in the same place. However, according to him, there may be more than one attractor field. In other words, we If we manage to leave this attractor field, we may wind up in a world line that's part of a parallel world. I do not know whether this is true or not. I do not know who John Titor is. He may be a fraud or a raving lunatic. Sounds familiar? But personally, I find the attractor field theory to be fairly interesting. A few days ago, I was thinking of the conversation I had with John Titor as I walked, and I found myself in front of Radicon near Akihabara Station. Radicon was just as crowded as ever, of course. Just the other day, an incident occurred in which a mysterious satellite-like object appeared out of nowhere and smashed into the top of the building. Oh yeah, let's see, let's take a look. Oh, it was all I could do to keep from gasping. Without thinking of it, I looked up at the building. Mayu. But Mayu doesn't have any ambitions. I just want to finish my homework. Ow. Without thinking of it, I looked up at the building. The building that as of yesterday had a satellite stick. I'm so confused now. Right there. The satellite was nowhere to be fucking seen. I needed to collect my thoughts, so I left the noise of the station for the quiet of the shrine. Known as the Yanabayashi Shrine, this tiny place can be found near the Banzai Bridge. A familiar face was there to greet me. Oh, Okabe. Hey. It was boiling hot, but still, he smiled and gave me a small bow. How many times do I need to tell you, I am not Okabe. What was the voice that I had? I don't remember. I'm sorry, Okabe-san. White coat and a bright red hakama pants. Traditional Miko garb. Cosplayers at the highest end cosplay cafes only wish they could wear them this well. All pale in comparison to the sight before me. The sight of Yuru Shibara Luka, child of the head priest of this shrine. But he's a guy. No matter how well the clothes suit him, he's no Miko. Why is he wearing them, you ask? Because his father likes it that way. Weirdo. Almost feel bad for poor Luka, but I think that's just the way his family is. There are more important things to worry about, like how he's a guy. Good, that's more like it. Seems like you've been keeping up with your practice too. Yes, he told me to practice every day. Okay. Hey, what was my voice for Luka? I have no idea. He told me to practice every day. Oh no, I remember. Luka had a sword in his hands. While it may look like imitation, looks can be deceiving. In reality, it's the demon sword Samedare, the blade that shall rend all evil. Even if Bladeworks does sell them for 980 yen a pop. No, I'm not gonna do that. I just finished my training for today, so I figured I might take a break. Yes, to sure. As long as you continue your daily practice, you will become a master of the Seishin Zanma style. The most important thing is the will to keep going. Yeah. Good. Now leave me with our traditional sign-off. Elsai Kangri. Yep, there it is. It's Kangru! Seeing him stumble over his attempt to say the right words left my heart aflutter, but he's a guy. By the way, was there something you needed, Kyoma-san? Not at all, I just wanted to say hello since I was in the area, but... Luka, do you remember that satellite? Satellite? Right, the one that hit the radio Kaikon just the other day. When that happened? He nearly jumped in surprise. Seemed like an honest surprise too. He wasn't playing with me. Besides, it's Luka. He couldn't lie to me if he tried. So close by, but I had no idea. Oh, never mind. I must have been mistaken. Mistaken? Once again, Luka. Oh wait. Once again, Luka looked at me with eyes like saucers. No, that's hardly a surprise. If someone came up to me saying a satellite smashed at the Radicon, I think they were delusional too. But it proved something to me. In this world, a satellite never crashed. That discovery alone has made this all worthwhile. I thought I heard someone. Good to see you, Hyoen. Dad? It's been a while. I've been doing well. Yeah, thanks for asking. Luca's dad appeared from the back of the shrine. My timeline, we seen each other a couple of days ago, but I guess that's changed as well. He gave Luca a concerned look. Well, since you're here, Hyoen, maybe work can wait until later. Later? What are you talking about, Dad? Oh, Luca, I was hoping you could help me organize some things. Ooh! Sanctuary? There's a sanctuary at this little shrine? I never knew that. There is, but it's really not much to look at. More like a storage space, really. Where we keep our offerings and stuff. When he said sanctuary, my mind danced with images of holy treasure. I guess I should have kept my expectations in check. Come to think of it, how old is the shrine? Let's see, I heard that people started to worship here in 1659. Second year of the Manji era, so it's probably been around since the beginning of the Edo period. The Edo period? Yet another unthinking outburst. I mean, I thought this was old, but I never thought it was that old. Today's just full of surprises. A lot of history here, so if we don't tidy up, things will get disorganized. That sounds exhausting. Still, this shrine is that old. Maybe there's some ancient manuscripts or a monster spear or something lying around. Just thinking about it gets me fired up. Well, since we have a guest, maybe cleaning can wait until another time. Oh, no need to worry about me. I was just leaving anyway. Oh, I didn't mean to rush you. Not a problem. I only stopped by to say hello. Anyway, Luca, don't forget to practice, got it? You got it? Kongru. There you go. Good boy. Upon hearing Luca's words, to say goodbye to his apologetic father and left the Yanabayashi shrine. Exploring their sanctuary intrigues me. I should probably save that for a time when Luca's dad isn't over our shoulder. I'll ask Luca to show me around when I have the chance. Returning to the lab that night, I found Daru lazing on the couch, playing his GS. Alright, let's see who messaged me. Of course not. We baked a cake the other day and turned out super tasty. I have a good idea. I'll make one for the next banquet. Did I just tell you it's not a banquet? It's a roundtable conference. And returning to the lab that night, I found Daru lazing on the couch, playing his GS. Daru, what are you doing? Don't you tell, I'm making out with my beloved donos. Wait, what? Daru answered without even taking his eyes off the screen. Apparently he's been obsessed with this game since it came out last month. It's all about flirting with girls. Perhaps I should have clarified. I meant what happened to the gadget I asked you to make. Don't worry, I've got a plan. Oh, do you now? Really? Yep, I went to a junk shop and bought most of the necessary parts today. The rest, I can salvage from the development room. Nice! This is why you're my right arm. Now we're only waiting on Chris. Daru's gaze finally broke from the screen as he turned to face the curtained off part of the lab. I guess Chris is still in there working on her gadgets. Given that she's taken over my base of operations, I should probably say something to her, but she is hard at work. I should probably wait until she's done. Besides, she's scary when she's disturbed. Oh, but check it out! I've already updated our homepage's gadget listings up through number 11. I'm distracted from his virtual dating. Hey! What's wrong with virtual dating? Daru put his game machine aside and grinned at me. He looks so proud. It's so annoying. Though I suppose the service is worth the annoyance. Doo-doo-doo. I heard the laboratory door open and someone loudly called my name. Mayu. Hold on, Mayu. I thought you were going to do your homework at your place.
I was, but I had work at Maya Queen today, so I stopped by.
Mayu sat down on the couch, took a banana out of her bag, and started eating it. Mayu sure loves bananas.
Besides, Okura, I have something I want to tell you.
Eating a banana while talking about her day is practically her daily routine. However, her stories rarely have any actual content to them, so I just sort of nod along, not really listening. Nevertheless, she always tells me about her day with a smile on her face. As long as she's satisfied, I'm okay with that. I plan on letting her story just wash over me as usual, but...
If any of the new gadget makes us any money, can we get a microwave?
Well, we need to get a couple other things first, so it might take a while.
How long do you think?
Priority-wise, it's probably about 6th on the list. When do you have a list? Since I said so. The microwave we had in the lab has turned into the phone wave, name subject to change, so we can't use it anymore. Without a microwave, Mayu can't have juicy chicken #1, a frozen snack that she loves just as much as her bananas. For her, a working microwave is a top priority.
6, I guess it won't work.
What won't work? What are you talking about?
I wonder.
Mayu giggled and smiled. What's wrong, Mayu? What's funny?
Are you curious?
What's all the giggling about? Something steamy? Let me join.
You've got it all wrong. But anyway, well, Mayu's not smart enough to help around the lab, right? I've always wanted to be just as useful as Daru or Chris.
I had no idea Mayu felt that way. Yeah, because she hasn't died a million times yet. Yet? Is she going to die? I have no idea. I was always happy simply to have her with us, but I guess to her that wasn't enough. So why bring this up now?
I think I might have found a way that can help you for the first time.
Oh, did you come up with a new gadget?
No, that's not it. The only reason you're trying so hard is to make new gadgets to sell them, right?
Exactly. We're in this for the money. Not that we've sold anything yet. Works of genius are never recognized in their time. You're trying to make this situation sound cool, but it's actually pretty bad. He's got a point. Any gadgets we can't sell are as good as junk. We really should figure out our marketing strategy at some point.
So, I usually want to tell you was...
There's that smile again.
that I met someone who might be interested in buying our gadgets.
What? You mean it?
Uh-huh. I've been talking to our gadgets to my customers. And today, one of our customers got hooked. He actually wanted to buy a couple.
You did it, Mayu. You finally fucking did it. I took her hand in mine before she finished talking. And I shook it with the force I usually reserve for Daru's greatest achievements. Yes, that's me. Great job, Mayu. Wow, you're getting ahead of yourself. Yeah, you did. Maybe. Of course you did. I'm gonna buy you a whole banana, so... Don't be stingy, Okura. You owe her a bunch at the very least. The amount of bananas doesn't matter. It's the gratitude contained within that counts. And Mayu looks... we don't even know what she's talking about. Getting ahead of yourself. When I looked at her smiley face, I could see that she wasn't lying. Anyway, her days of bankruptcy are over. Mr. Brown's reign of terror holds no more power over us. My mouse is in the way.
Ocarina, it seems like you really don't like him.
I believe we've been enemies since the birth of humanity 12,000 years ago. You're just afraid of him. I am not. It's just that the particular air about him puts me on edge. People call that fear. Oh, someone's texting me. Hold on, guys. Hold it. Hold that thought. Stop. Everyone shut the fuck up. Got a message. Luca texted me. That's right. I'm so sorry. I'll do my best not to forget. Wow. So insightful. Thank you, Luca. You can call it whatever you want. Sorry, guys. My phone's more important. You can call it whatever you want, but I have nothing to be afraid of. My future is bright. Oh, he's fucking with me.
Ocarina, did that scare you?
No! Of course not! You've got tears in your eyes. I said no, damn it!
If you keep yelling, he might really come up here.
Now don't forget to go straight home, you little airhead.
Yeah.
And don't fall asleep and miss your stop. Yeah, are you listening? There's nothing in those little eyes of yours. Just little rectangles. I see those little rectangles. You got nothing going on in there. You have an iPhone in your head? You don't have a brain. You just got an iPhone that doesn't work. An old iPod. Is that a reflection of me? Am I just a walking iPod? I don't know. And if a stranger tries to talk to you, don't go anywhere with them.
I'll be fine.
Mayu's not a kid. Well, basically, you practically, technically, you kind of are. With how airheaded you are with the iPod in your head. She said with a childlike smile. I decided to see Mayu off. Since I was hungry at the station, I was on the way to a convenience store. She was in a good mood the whole time, probably because she was glad that she was able to help the lab out. Yeah, what's up? She stopped on her way to the ticket gate and looked back towards me. Yeah, what's up?
Thank you for keeping me company.
Why all the formality?
I'm just, happy.
Having said that, she resumed her journey towards the ticket gate. Perhaps she was just looking for a place to belong. I found myself at the brink of sentimentality, but I kind of said that smooth though, sentimentality. But I stopped myself before I could enter. That's not the person I am. I'm a piece of shit. Tuh. Only the old immerse themselves in sentiment. Standing in the bustling crowd, I looked skyward to clear my head. As always, there stood Radicon without a trace of an embedded satellite. By the time I dropped Mayu off, swung by a convenience store, and returned to the lab, Daru had crashed on the couch. His GS sits open beside him. He must have fallen asleep while playing it. He looks like he's having a good dream. From time to time, his lips form a lecherous, oh god. He's still wearing his headphones. They're bulky ones too. Probably a cheap pair themed after some game or anime. Most of the time, if he's playing an eroge, he won't even wear headphones when Mayu's around. I guess he's more protective of his non-pornographic stuff. What a weirdo. Whatever, I better just leave him alone. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm sure he'll wake up once he's gone some shut-eye. After that, he'll probably head home or just back to bed. It's not winter yet, so it's not like he's gonna catch a cold without a comforter. Hold up. Mayu texted me.
Mayu's on the train right now. Thanks for walking to me.
So I should respond to either train or thanks. Let's take a look. Make sure not to fall asleep on the train. And then, no need for a thanks. So I simply did what I had to do. There we go. Because we already told her about not falling asleep, so she doesn't need to be reminded, hopefully. I get up and head to the sink to make some hot water for some instant noodles. And then... Uh-oh. Chris, is that you? A deafening beast. I know, bruh. She can be naked, I swear. It cut through the darkness of the lab. What was that sound?
There's a spider in the shower.
I thought it came from outside the window. Until I heard it again. What the hell is this? That was definitely someone's voice. And it came from the development room. Yeah, we know who it is. Chris is the only one in there. It has to be her. Could it be that the gadget she's working on suffered some major malfunction? Nope. Or could the failure of one of her experiments have enraged her into punching a hole in the wall? Definitely not that. That'd be really bad. I don't even want to think about what Mr. Brown would say if he saw that. Hold on, let's think this over again. There's still no telling what really happened. At least not until I check for myself. I pushed the worst case scenarios out of my head and peeked through the curtain into the development room. When I did, what am I looking at? I saw something I couldn't have imagined. There was Daru wearing gaudy, almost gown-like clothes. And he was surrounded by Chris, Ferris, and Mayu. Each one dressed in her own weird costume. Why do they look so happy? Especially Chris. Daru-nyan, I want to be your one. Okay, that's a little. No way, Daru's my. What the fuck is happening? Oh, you sure? I've always been more of a Tootie girl sort of guy.
Of course I'm sure.
Daru-nyan, you can do stuff that normal people would be embarrassed to do. That's why we love you. That's that AI shit. The scene was truly unreal, which makes sense given what we saw was not reality. Oh, she angry, bro. She angry. She's so cute. Merely an image on a monitor. Or on a computer screen in the center of the lab mems, excluding myself, approached Daru. Can you imagine? Oh, hold up. Hold this very important scene. Yes, you're very upset. Relax. Here's a little pat on the head. You're the sweetest. I'm glad I'm your hot. Hey, yo. Sweet? Are you out of your mind? I'm the mad science that drives fear into the hearts of men, women, and children all around the world. Alright, back to this. Chris could do nothing but stare. Hey, yo, you kind of into that, huh? You seem like she was shaking, but it couldn't tell from just her back. Well, I mean, we're not looking at her back. We kind of look at her face, but you know. The sight of Daru and the others surprised me, but Chris was the only one in here. Could the horrors playing out on the monitor have something to do with the new gadget she's been working on? It's that AI shit. She invented AI. Could this be a game she made? It's too hellish to watch. I mean, everyone has their preferences, but there have to be limits. And why Daru anyway? Could it be that Chris has a thing for... Before I could finish that thought, Chris stood up. He turned around and jumped to the side of my presence. For, you know, the whole time. For just a few moments, the whole time specifically. And did you see it? Yep, I saw everything. As soon as she heard my response, Chris became flustered and timid. It's not what you think, that was just... It's fine, my assistants. We have all... You know, we all have our own little things that we're into. Fine? What's fine? You're fine. I don't intend to get in the way of anyone's proclivities. You made that game to suit your personal taste. I'm not gonna say a word about it. I called it. However, if that was your attempt at creating future gadget number 12, I strongly urge you to reconsider. What the heck are you talking about? I'm saying that you can live out your fantasies through your games, so please don't try to incorporate them into my products. If such a product were to make it to the market with my name on it, I would be too embarrassed to walk in the light of the sun. That's why I'm telling you to wait. That's not what I... Chris fell silent at the moment. I heard the sound of the curtains opening behind me and a shadow eclipsed us. Oh god, his nose is gonna fucking explode. You guys woke me up from a good nap. Is your fine? Got your finally done then? Shut up, you perv. What? I didn't even do anything this time. That's it, I'm going home, bye. Chris spat out her words and stormed outside before we even had a chance to stop her. Daru and I could only watch her in slack-jawed silence. What the hell just happened? Yeah, what's up? I didn't do anything weird to her, right? Not necessarily. I considered telling him about what I saw on the screen for a month, but I thought better of it. No, I mean, it is weird, but we need to know what's going on. Given her state of mind, it's probably wise not to reveal her secrets. If you legitimately think she has a secret. A wise man does not court danger. And some things are better left forgotten. Frankly, I'm more worried about Daru. Someone just shouted at him for no reason. That's gotta be rough. I don't know what happened, but I feel bad about it. Don't take it personally. She was probably in a bad mood because she got stuck on a project or something. I guess. Ugh, the more I try to figure it out, the more confusing it gets. This is bullshit. Keeps getting grumpier and grumpier. Might not end well. You know what I'm gonna have to do now? You know what I'm gonna have to do? Bust. Hold on. Wait, Daru. Wait. I got a message. How are you?
I like mad scientists who are super sweet.
Hey, we're so in. Wait, Daru. I'm gonna have to ask Nona to calm me down with her. Oh my god. She's right, Daru. You're a pervert. I went to the lab in the afternoon. The curtains in front of the development room were closed. I assumed I would find Daru behind them, but instead it was Christina. Seems as though she's made this area her own personal nest. It's great that she's putting so much effort into development, but whose lab did she think? Wait, did someone text me? I did. The banquet was a total blast. Bruh. Was it a banquet? It was a round table. I thought I responded to you already. What the fuck? Why is this a duplicate? I swear. Hold on. What the fuck? Am I tripping? Guys, am I tripping? I swear she sent me that message already. Well, whose lab does she think this is anyway? Perhaps I should remind her. Kindly. Just before I could raise my voice to do so. What do you want? She took my turn. Assistant, I wish to speak to you about something.
I'm kind of busy right now. Is it important? Try to keep it short.
Seems like she's in a rotten mood. It's the opposite of how things should be. I need to be direct with her. Look, Christina. I'm the one who runs this lab. You are merely my assistant. Oh, she's gonna hiss at you. And? Huh? What's your point? I think I made her mood even worse. I'm not easily defeated. Or is that all? Oh, hold on, Chris. Hold on. Stop talking. Maishi's finally done with class. It's time to head to May Queen. Are you at the lab? Let's see what class is. What class do you have? Are you at the lab? Correct. I'm currently working on a plan that will drive the world into despair. Let's do that. Tutoro. That's it? Wait, I don't even know. What did he say? Backlog. That's all, but it's very important. And if you forget, there could be trouble. That's it. Yes. Rest assured, this is all part of our strategy, don't worry. We'll make her think that we've eased off. Then we'll manipulate her as we see fit, just like they do in the CIA. Yeah, don't worry, everything's going as planned. Let the top brass know. Oh man, that's funny. I spoke the words very quietly and slipped the phone back into my pocket. I'll just go outside. After that, no choice but to go outside, where I unfortunately ran into somebody I didn't want to see. Oh god, I'm so popular. That seems kind of over the top. Banquet makes way more sense. Anyhow, I hope we can have another whatever table conference sometime. Did I not just say it was a round table conference? Is that Yokobe? Mr. Braun. Perfect time. I wanted to talk to you about something. I swear I didn't do anything today. Even if I wanted to, Chris was completely taking over the lab. That's not it. It's nothing serious, really. It's more like I want to ask you a favor. He blushed ever so slightly as he said this. I found myself taken aback because he didn't strike me as a man who could blush. I never imagined that I would ever have to see a middle-aged man acting like a tsundere. It practically gave me goosebumps. In fact, I think it did. Hold on. There's something else. Did he say he wanted to ask me for a favor? My landlord has a favor to ask me. Okay, buddy. The hell are you laughing about? Mr. Braun, I will do this favor for you under a couple of conditions. First, lower my rent. Stop whining about my experience when it gets loud. Also, do not call me Okabe, but Kyoin. Back up, you're evicted. What can I do for you, sir? Damn it, he's taking advantage of me. Hold up, Mr. Braun. Mayu doesn't think that's a good idea. You should focus on making future gadgets. That'll make the world a better place. Impossible, for I was born under the very star of destruction and despair. So until my gadgets make me filthy rich, I will allow you to say whatever you want. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal, but I want you to watch my place while I'm away. So we smashing. I looked down and saw a small creature attempting to use his large frame to hide from me. Are you leaving her somewhere? Her eyes. Are you dumb as you look? Why would I ever leave my precious, adorable daughter in someone else's care? Man looks seriously offended. You should really learn how to take a joke. Starting tomorrow, the two of us are on a family vacation. Isn't that right, Nai?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
She laughed from the bottom of her heart. This girl really does love her father. Anyway, would you mind watching my store?
Hey, sir.
A family trip, eh? Well, summer break is probably the right time to do it. I don't like her calling me uncle. You would prefer big brother? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm counting on you. Mr. and Sister Braun started walking toward the main street. Kudori. They must be heading off to get some things they need for their trip. Though now that I think about it, I forgot to ask where they were going. Most likely a beach or something. It is summer after all. Can't imagine anyone would break into a store full of nothing but CRT TVs. So I probably won't have to be too cautious. What? If Mr. Braun's away, does that mean I can do as many experiments as I want? Probably put Chris's endeavors on pause and get back to sending emails. This requires consideration. Shortly after talking to the Brown family, I made my own way to Chudori. Akihabara was full of people milling around, fitting for a Saturday. I wandered over here without any particular destination in mind. Don't sweat the details. By the way, did you know that there's a bike store in the back of this building? Everything's way too pricey. What the? Okay, let's start from the bottom. Yeah, all you could afford was a unicycle. Look, if you're going to change the subject, at least use a newer joke. Bikes, eh? You're a cyclist, right? Just for the record, I have no money to lend you. Let's just be nice. We're trying to smash. I entertained the idea of returning to the lab, but Chris is in a very bad mood. I'm not at all afraid of her, but you don't want to walk into the cage of a fearsome beast wearing a suit made out of steak. Still, it's pointless wandering around here. What should I do? I'm in front of a Yodashi Nakihabara. That was all it said. Nothing else. It's a big electronics store near the station. Did I promise to meet with Finger today? Not that I can remember. And what on earth is going on? Forcing myself to figure things out wasn't getting me anywhere, so I gave up. Ah. Ah, shit. Mayu likes the sweet and kind Okran the best. In front of Akiba, a lot has changed around here. I'm suddenly reminded of what Daru said about the band Phantasm hijacking the airwaves. There's a big screen up above me. Imagine all the screens around here showing the same footage at the same time. I'm getting emotional just thinking that we, the future Gadget Laboratory, will be able to get something familiar. Oh my god. I'm at Akihabara Station. Well, the station's just around the corner. She's moving. Less likely that we made plans to meet. I have no idea what she's trying to tell me. Oh my god. I know without checking that it's from her. I open the message with the touch of a button. I'm near UPX. She getting closer? There's no way she can know where I am right now. And is this coincidence? Or... this noise! I'm strangely hesitant to read it. But they're coming in fast now. Could it be? Fear in my heart. I open my inbox. Why are you so scared, bro? I was. That's all. No matter how I try, I cannot will any more text into being. What the hell? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I heard someone whisper in my ear, "Hey, yo." I whipped around to see who it was. And there stood Moeka. What's up, baddie? Yes, I'm a little surprised. Ah! What is this about? What do you want? I just saw you there. You just saw me there, so you thought you'd surprise me? Are you surprised? Not one bit. I felt as though my heart was ready to burst from my chest. But even if you were nearby, you appeared so fast. Could it be you? Do you work for the organization? Organization? Playing dumb will do you no good. That skill. Could that be lightning speed? I thought your skills were limited to high-speed messaging, but it appears your powers extend beyond that small realm. I've clearly underestimated you up till now. I was here the whole time. Bruh, why are you texting me? You were literally speaking, walking around the area when I spotted you. Just wanted to play a little prank. Oh, it's so cute. Look at her being playful. So she just saw me there and played a prank on me with her cell phone? It's as simple as that. However, I'm not sure how she could pull a prank like that without so much as a cracking a smile. I really don't get her. But something's weird. The Moeka I knew certainly wasn't mischievous enough to pull a prank. Perhaps her personality has changed due to the influence on this world line. What are you doing here? Me? I was gathering information as to how this world works. Oh, then that means you're free. Are you asking me out, Moeka? Wait, didn't you hear what I said? I heard. So you were just hanging around? Geez, seems like she didn't understand. I would happily elaborate upon my plans, but having a conversation with someone who communicates mostly through text is tiring. And let me move some of my stuff around here so I can stretch out my legs. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, the camera still picks up my face. Looks like it does. Oh, that feels great. Oh, hold on. I was oh, this feels good. That's what I've been saying. It's exhausting. Anyway, I have things to do. Scoot you over here. Hey, I could just hold on. I could move my mouse over here. Oh, this is the great thing about having a wireless mouse. Oh my god. Like what? Not really. Right, I had business on Meikui and I was just heading over there. I actually just came up with the idea because it's nice and cool in there. What's wrong? Could it be you'd like to join me? I don't really like those plans. That was the answer I expected. And yet... oh my, I have to head to work. Bye-bye. Wait, what the fuck? She sounded kind of sad when she said that. She didn't like those places. Maybe I'm overthinking it. After we parted ways, I browsed some of the PC part shop until it got dark. Though lately, it seems like the heat just lingers after the sun goes down. I set out in search of a cool beverage. I imagine I'll find it at the cafe, validating what I told Moeka. Meikui Nyanya is the cafe where Mayu and Ferris work. Since it's so close to our lab, I stop in every once in a while. I started walking toward the stairs leading to the cafe and saw a man at the bottom. Another customer. But he's not going to the cafe, just looking at it. Besides, this man's so handsome, it looks like he was crafted by Gaia himself. I can't imagine he patronizes a place like this. What are we talking about? When it became clear that he wasn't planning on going in, I started to walk past him. That's when he turned. Oh my god, this guy. As he did, our shoulders made impact. Genshin impact. The fuck? Finally, a guy I could voice. His reaction was tense. Why don't you watch where you're going, asshole? He glared at me with obvious displeasure. Excuse me. He pissed me off, but getting involved with someone like this can't end well. Better to just let the whole thing go. As I continued my march toward the cafe, he called out from behind me and stopped me. Not done with you yet. You're not seriously going in here, are you? What? And I, the man who came to this theater called the street, will warn you of one thing. This place sucks. It's a waste of time and money. Checks are all catty too. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Hey, hang on, I'm gonna hold on. Give me a second. I'm ignoring you. I love them. Riding bike lets me feel the air of a place directly on my skin. Oh, and the exercise is great too. Let me see. I prefer the chaotic Akiba of the past. The moment-powered beast it is now. Humph, though I suppose that's befitting of Akihabara. Look at skin. Just watch out for those UV rays. Cancer is a hell of a thing. That is something I would say. If you're into exercising, I have the perfect job for you. Care to give it a shot? Let's care about her skin. She will love that. Consider this a warning from a hot-blooded dandy. You better not go in there. You can get caught in a brilliant trap. Yeah, you're a little late, buddy. I've been caught in this trap. Seemingly satisfied having said that, he walked away, bobbing his head to some unheard rhythm. Some shit I do. What was he trying to tell me? Words sounded fancy, but they didn't actually make any sense. A brilliant trap. I didn't know what he was talking about, nor did I care. I decided to head upstairs in the cafe bars. Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh. I'm not gonna say that. As I entered the cafe, two maids greeted me. One of them was obviously Ferris, but the maid with the blonde ponytail was hard to recognize.
Welcome back, Ocarine. Daru said,
Just here were you, Daru. He's a frequent patron of this place. He usually visits at least a couple times a week. Primarily because he's such a big Ferris fan. He's always talking about being devoted to his 2D wives, but I guess she's the exception. Welcome home, Kiyama. I'll take you to your seat. Oh, I wish this was real. I wish Catgirl cafes were real. Near me, I should say. Ferris did exactly that. Hey, Mayu. Ran into a weird guy just outside the place. Yeah, that's kind of normal. A weird guy? Yeah, he was looking up at this cafe from the stairs. I thought he might have just left.
Was he a customer? What did he look like?
He was wearing black clothes and sunglasses. Black clothes and sunglasses?
I don't think I saw anyone like that today.
Maya took some time to think before she answered. I see, he was clearly a man with history though.
I can't think of anyone. Do you have any idea?
Maya really seemed like she didn't know the guy, but Ferris had a brow furrowed and a look of seriousness. Do you know who he was? He might be.
He might be.
This is the soberest tone Mayu and I have ever heard from Ferris, and we both bristled with anxiety. The man who left this place to study the path of the warrior 10 years... left home 10 years ago to perfect his German ninjutsu skills. German ninjutsu. What in the fuck? I never thought he would come back. Wait, could it be that he was watching over me this entire time? The blue roses that arrived at May Queen every month? I no doubt about it. He must have been the one who sent them. Why tell me, do blue roses really show up here every month?
I wouldn't know.
I see. This was a mistake. I went looking for an answer and wound up in a nest of lying vipers. But I guess this was to be expected.
Oh no, I have to go after him. Hey, Kyoma, where did he go?
Ferris looked nearly teary-eyed with desperation. I should have seen this coming.
Come on, Kyoma, tell me, please.
I can't, Ferris.
Why?
Because of the promise I made. Oh my god.
Promised you know all this and kept quiet until meow? You're so cruel.
I'm sorry, Ferris.
Well, I'm just gonna go assist the other customers.
Ferris and I continued our meaningless conversation for another 10 minutes. Finally placed an order and someone fucking messaged me. Luca! Could you tell me what sorts of things Okabe? Oh? Dr. Pepper and soft roe. I like how it's all jiggly like a brain, and my name isn't Okabe, it's Yo and Kyoma. Nobody will enjoy a cafe where they had to wait 10 minutes before they placed an order. They run the other way. However, I don't think that Ferris would put other customers through all this. And this place is pretty popular for this neighborhood, especially on the weekend. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to find a seat today. But looking around, there are actually a few spots open. Well, I guess it's only natural since it's the middle of the afternoon. Regardless, such trivial things don't bother me.
Thank you for waiting. Here's your hot coffee.
Mayu, you couldn't have brought me coffee at a better time.
What is it?
We need to talk about you know what.
What's you know what, yeah?
But the person who wants to buy the gadgets. Is he here today?
Alright, him. Oh, he's not here yet.
I see. I thought I might run into him by chance, but I guess it's not that easy. That was in fact the reason I came here today. I'm afraid I'm skunked. I ask her one more thing. By the way, have you been busy lately?
Yeah, I have to work and do my homework. I also have to make cosplay costumes for Kamima, so I guess I'm pretty busy.
Kamima is a big otaku event held every summer and winter. The next one starts on the 15th and will run for 3 days. Mayu's hobby is making cosplay costumes, and it sounds like she's making a few this year. Guess she's not making them for herself to wear, but for other people. You know, random thing, I just completely forgot. I was so locked into this game. You know what game I haven't played in a while? Fucking Dead Space. I remember I was playing the original Dead Space, because the remastered one was making me lag like a bitch because of the crazy graphics. I need to get back to that. I was just thinking in my head, like, what other games could I also play? I have quite a few. That's not what I wanted to hear. I'm asking about work, about Ferris. Ferris? Ferris overheard Mayu saying her name and came toward us. Are you guys talking about me? You heard us? With my hearing inferno, it's mere child's play. As she laughed, the cat ears atop her head twitched. Wait, what? How is that even possible? Can those cat ears really hear things? So what are you saying about me, Nya?
Okay, I was a little worried that you might be tired.
I can't put my finger on why, but I felt like Ferris looked uncomfortable while we were talking earlier. And when she said she had something to do after our party the other day. Is that true? Are you worried about me? Worried? I would never. Even if it were true, I couldn't admit it. Because I'm a mad scientist. What kind of nonsense are you spouting, bitch? Me, Hyo, and Kyoma worry about others? The very idea is laughable. Hang on, let me interrupt my fucking spiel. I'm sorry, I thought I was mailing Mayu. I'm sorry. Thanks for answering my question. It made me super happy. Crazy. I merely thought if I showed you kindness, you would want to work as my subordinate. You know, funny story, I still haven't built my desk. And I've been here for a few months. I think after sitting on the floor for so long, I think I'd rather just stand up. I mean, I do it all the time when I stream Ubo Musume, so I'm sure I'll survive. Betrayal after a moment of joy will make the sadness all the stronger. Go ahead and cry, your tears have no effect on me. By all means, get even more depressed, such feelings will only make you more. She suddenly took my right hand. But what the fuck are you doing? You don't have to worry, I'm feeling just as good as ever. Were you really listening? Okay, that's cute. I've never heard her do that before. Bear seemed unfazed and happily swung my arm. The other customers are looking at me. Oh god. I get the feeling that the desire to murder me is increasing by the second. This isn't good. I have to do something fast. In my panic, I turn to Mayu and ask for help. Mayu, say something.
I'm glad the first knows that you're actually a nice person.
Then you should come join us.
Okay.
Oh god. Mayu grabbed my left hand, they both start swinging their respective arm. Oh my god. Okay, that is cute. Did he just say Nya? I grew more and more uncomfortable under the other patrons' glaring eyes. I'm fine with being conspicuous, but I don't like being made conspicuous. I stayed at the cafe in hopes of meeting our mystery customer, but he never appeared. By the time I left, the sun had set. Bars. Oh, okay. This game's, I know it's fan service, but this is cute. Look at her. Look at her going to sleep. Look at her. She's so cute. Missing a nose. I returned to the lab to find Chris asleep on the couch, but Dara was nowhere to be seen. Which means the development room is finally at my disposal. Based on my previous experience, the phone wave, name subject to change, only works from noon to 6 p.m. I haven't figured out why we can only use it in that 6-hour window, but that's just how it is. Look at the clock. About 20 minutes to 6. If I work fast, I could do the experiment. As I passed by the sleeping Chris, something nagged at me. It wasn't anything particularly out of the ordinary. In fact, it was something very ordinary. Talking about a mere pair of headphones. That's right, or at least that's what they seemed to be when Dara was wearing them. They're sitting by Chris right now. Perhaps Chris simply left them there. As far as I can remember, that's not where they were yesterday afternoon. Then did Chris borrow them from Daru? I didn't think people generally wanted to borrow other people's headphones, but maybe that's just me. Maybe that's the new craze, man. They all have the same headphones. Even so, Chris's proximity to headphones bothers me a little bit. She's been working on her new gadget for the past few days. Perhaps the headphones might be part of it. At least, I think they might be. And if that's the case, I made sure that nothing was able to come out of the headphones. Then put them in place on Chris's head. Oh, look at... Ah! Oh my god! I thought for a moment that I'd waken her up as I did so, but she was simply muttering. I breathed a sigh of relief, but stood still for a minute to confirm that she was asleep. Okay, bro. Doesn't look like she's gonna wake up. I was getting worried for nothing. Meaning that I wasted my precious time when I needed it most. Damn you, assistant. You shouldn't have left something that seemed so important here in the first place. But just as I thought I should get to my work. Oh, she probably found the guy. Oh, Corinne, don't ignore her. Oh, did she find us in a awkward spot? Hang on, let me drink some. I went to a fucking wholesale place. I got a bunch of coconut milk, bro. That shit slaps. It's unsweetened, but it grew on me. It literally tastes like coconut water in milk. Mayu excitedly burst into the lab, but at the sight of Chris asleep on the couch, she immediately quieted herself.
She's sleeping?
Pay her no mind. But what's going on, Mayu? I thought you were going to head straight home. At least I thought I heard her say that as I left Makeweed. Please don't tell me you've forgotten your plan since then. Even if you're playing into the Dizzy archetype, that's a bit extreme.
Oh, you're so mean. Mayu's not a ditz.
I said Dizzy, not ditz. Talking like that doesn't help. Though admittedly that ditziness is part of Mayu's charm, so she doesn't need to change a thing. Not that I'd ever tell her that. So? Hey, people really are going to think you're a ditz if you keep behaving like that. What did you want to tell me?
Alright, you should have stayed a Maid Queen.
Well, why is that?
Well, the shopkeep came by right after you left.
Shopkeep? You mean the guy wanted to buy all our gadgets?
Yeah, that shopkeep.
Damn it! How much worse could the timing be? Why didn't you call me?
Well, I was in the middle of work and he left pretty fast.
Mayu's face fell as if she wanted to apologize. I can't rebuke a face like that. Rebuke. Funny word.
Oh, but there's one thing, he looked pretty indecisive.
But today he said that he'd definitely buy them. Interesting. Huh? Really?
Yep, every last one.
But according to Mayu, he wants them at lower prices than we've listed on our website. I would decline the offer, saying, you must be kidding, don't look down on us, but that's not an option right now. Starving man can't be picky. It seems that the buyer is going to come to get the gadgets as soon as he has the chance. As long as he refills our reward chest, I have no problem with that. Brilliant, Maya. This is a major turning point. Too loud. Uh-oh. Just as Maya had prophesied, Chris began to stir. Oh. Look at her grabbing her. I always get emotional with my real hands. Look at her grabbing her little sleeve. Uncertainty. And she smiled as if a great weight had been lifted from her shoulders. That's a relief. You disappeared suddenly. I thought you were going some. What? 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 What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious?
She said this, she slowly started to look around. It was kind of interesting to see her eyes gradually gaining focus. Was she having a dream? She was definitely having a dream. You really did.
No way, what did I say?
You said that I was going somewhere. Her face suddenly tensed with nervousness.
Is that all? Did I say something else?
Anything else? Well, you did say something like this.
My abilities cannot compare to human Kiyoma-sama, so I'll dedicate the rest of my life to being the best assistant I can be.
Stop lying, there's no way I'd ever say something like that. I'm not lying. As you know, the human subconscious reveals a great many truths in dreams. Meaning that those are your genuine feelings.
Don't worry, Christian, you didn't say anything like that.
Why would you do this to me?
It's not good to lie. I knew you were lying anyway.
Curses, my strategy to fabricate a false memory and use it to manipulate our spell.
By the way, I'm sorry, Christian. We woke you up, right?
Oh, you're fine, Mayu. But he's not. I'm gonna murder him. Indeed, you don't have to be sorry. It's her fault for sleeping defenselessly. In a place like this. And you, what in the world do you think I was sleeping here? Why in the world do you think I was sleeping here? It's only natural for an assistant to give her all in the sake for the lab. Like I said, I'm not your assistant. You get mad pretty easily. Have you considered taking calcium? I mean, she is a redhead. Whose fault do you think that is? She yelled at me. Yeah, she does that. In addition to her calcium deficiency, she must have low blood pressure when she wakes up. Guess that's what I get for skipping out on sleep to work on a gadget. Then she stopped. Moved her hand slowly to her head for confirmation. A bedhead? Oh, the headphones? Yes, they were on the floor. As I said this, she took hold of the headphones with trembling hands. On the floor, so you did this? What if I did? That's the new gadget. Does the gadget make them do things? Is that why she said something weird? Told you, I just put the headphones on your head. Huh? She stopped the place looking perplexed. Headphones, yeah, right. What were you thinking putting headphones on someone while she's asleep? She's suddenly trying to play innocent. This could mean that my theory about these headphones were right on the money. Hey, Christina. What exactly are you dodging? Dodging? What are you talking about? Don't lie to me. I can tell that you're hiding something. Not hiding anything. Then why did you freak out? Could it have something to do with the new gadget? Right, you were... That's right! No, what the fuck? I mean, right, I made a new gadget. Are you sure? Yeah, of course. What's this? Getting that information was almost too easy. After all that trouble she went to hide, I was hoping for something more confidential. Nah, she's lying. Well, it's nothing special. Alright, then what does it do? As long as she's honest, I have no complaint. No, ask her what the headphones do if it's a new gadget. Yes, so what sort of device is it? Oh, wait here, I'll bring it out. Stands up and heads towards the development room. Wait, Christina. What is it? I'll bring it out, you said, but what do you have in your hands right now? You're the one who said they were headphones. Are they not a gadget? Gadget number 12 is something entirely different. Just wait a sec. Didn't seem like Chris was lying. Actually, was holding something as she came out of the development room was proof enough of that. Why is she acting so strangely? Just confusing. Well, fine. I'll let it slide this time since she's completed a new gadget. Meet number 12. It definitely needs some improvement, but it's mostly in working order. Whoa, this is number 12. What is this? Chris shoved us a pair of ring-shaped objects, about 7 or 8 centimeters in diameter. There's multiple. They look like transformation bracelets kids wear when they're pretending to be their favorite TV heroes. His music slaps though. Hey Chris, is this Darling, you idiot? What? Hold on a sec, Mayu. What kind of name is Darling, you idiot? Okay, we had thought of it together and you said you were okay with it. Is that so? I looked over at Chris, who silently nodded. Mayu wanted to call the gadget the lovey-dovey bracelets, but Daru said he preferred Darling, you idiot. And Christian preferred, the affection measurement device. Bruh. I mean, it's creative, but why did you... Alright, and Elkarin's favorite was, Eternal Engage or something. Oh, he remembers. What, okay, mate, do you really remember that? No, it just felt like the name I would have come up with. I see, even if your past has changed, your brain hasn't. I will say that hearing the suggested names alone has given some understanding of the function. I assume that when two people put on their respective bracelets, this measures their affection. Hold the fuck up. When I asked Chris and Mayu for confirmation, they said my guess was close. So with this sensor here, we can monitor a couple's body temperature, blood pressure, pulse, and respiration to see if they undergo any psychological changes. And if one of them has a weird reaction, it'll judge that he or she are cheating. What? I see, that's why it's Darling, you idiot. It's a very Daru choice. At the end of the day, it's basically a polygraph. Well, Ferris came up with the original idea, but I made a few adjustments. He said this while putting one of the bands on her wrist as if to check the size. Adjustments? What for? Well, it's kind of sad if it's just an infidelity test. There's no hope there. Oh, again with this foolishness of yours. The only fool here is you. If you rankle at being called a fool, then perhaps I should say your head's filled with nothing but lollipops and rainbows. Your ability to annoy me never ceases to amaze. There, Christian. It just means that Okra likes you. Hey, yo. Huh. It's just like a little boy bullying a girl. That's how I think about it. You don't understand what you're saying, Mayu. I never act like that. Oh, she blushing. Oh, why are you blushing? I'm not. This is so cute. It's all because I had to say something weird all of a sudden. I need to change the subject fast. So how do you use this? Oh, that's easy. You put it on your wrist and turn it on. Put it on my wristband. Put on the wristband on my right wrist. That's where I usually wear things like this. So typically I use them to seal my power of my right arm, which is what? Which is why I won't go. What the fuck? What the hell, man? Wait, I am warning you, never push that switch, no matter what. Chris looked desperate, so the contrarian in me was tempted to turn the device on to see what would happen. Why not? Why are you so worried about it? I mean, you have to test it eventually, right? That's right, but we have a problem. Problem? What do you mean? Let's take these off your wrist first and talk about it. They're making me uncomfortable. Alright. I could tell that Chris wasn't messing around, so I made to remove the fuck, bro, who the fuck translated this? So I made to remove the band from my right wrist. Uh-oh. I haven't. The door burst open, Dar rushed into the lab. Surprised by the sudden sound, Chris jumped in alarm. And then could have sworn I heard a strange electronic sound. I'm worried.
What's got you in a hurry?
Well, I just remembered there's a special episode of Blood Tune and Nia Live, so I tried to get back here ASAP.
Oh, that's right. Maya completely forgot.
Someone who avoids exercise as much as you do, you get really athletic when it comes to something you're interested in. I get shit done when I have to.
That's so cool.
I didn't mean it as a compliment. Oops, I almost forgot. Hey, can I use your computer for a while? The confusion in Daru's voice continued to rise. Hey Okra, is it just me or is Maxi checking looking traumatized? It wasn't just Daru. When I looked at Chris, she was looking at her feet and trembling. Is this girl aroused? What's happening? I couldn't see her facial expression, but she was definitely acting weird. So what's going on? What is it, assistant? Did you eat something bad? Are you feeling sick? What the hell did you just do, you idiot? Huh? Maya's face fucking in shock. The rage in her voice put me instinctively on the defensive, but something was different this time. She wasn't talking to me. You have any idea what you just did? What, me? As in me? For some reason, it seemed like Daru was in her sights. Daru looks just as confused as I am about that. That's right, Hashida. I'm talking to you. Oh, what did I do to you? She must have caught you giving her hair. The old sniff sniff or something. What in the fuck? Oh wait, what the fuck? Why are my headphones? My headphones work. Ugh. There we go, I fixed it. Right, that make wait, no. There's no way I ever get caught. Hey yo. Shut up. It's not anything perverted. What could it be? You were incredibly loud when you burst in here. Oh, that how? Yeah, I wasn't here, so I guess it was pretty loud. Sorry if I surprised you or something. My bad. My bad isn't gonna cut it. Don't get mad at him, Christina. He really is apologetic. Why not let this go? How can you be so calm at a time like this? What do you mean? The anger on her face gave way to some serious concern. And she said a single word. Switch? I pressed number 12 switch when Hashi came. Okay, what's the problem? If we were in a manga, this is where the giant wham would appear. But now that she mentions the band of my wrist fits a little better than when I first put it on. Wait. You mean number 12? Or should I say, darling, you idiot? Is complete? What kind of reaction is that? A normal one? Yeah. So did it latch on? Was that what's on your wrist? To be honest, none of us really got what Chris was so worked up about. Listen, now that the switch is pressed, number 12 is officially activated. We know that, but if that's a problem, we could just turn it off. I reached the bracelet on my right wrist and looked for the switch to turn it off. But let's go on. Why isn't there an off switch? What's wrong, Ocarina? I push the switch, but nothing's happening. I press it again. Still nothing. Chris looked at us with eyes as cold as ice and spoke with a voice even louder. It's useless. Useless? What do you mean by that? You can use the switch to turn the gadget on, but not off. It took a while for me to understand what she was saying. Turn on, it can't turn off. What that would mean? I don't get it. Are you saying we can't turn it off once it's on? That's exactly right. I see. I see. You're awfully nonchalant. And you're awfully panicky. If we can't turn it off, we simply take it off. I tried to slip it off my wrist, but the fit was snug and it didn't want to come off so easily. Damn you, stubborn or device made by human hands. I tried again, this time with both my hands. How the fuck do you try with both your hands until... What the fuck? How do you try to take it off with both your hands if it's on your hand? I don't understand. Ours. What was that? If you try to force the band off, it'll shock. Why'd you design it like that? Why did you tell me that? It's not the best that you learn through experience. Oh, now she... This Christmas one will never be cute. I missed what that... Hold on, what that part say? Oh, now she looks calm. Well, whether she's cute or not doesn't matter right now. Fine, to give me the key to unlock it. There isn't one. Wait, what did you just say? I said there isn't one. There's no key? You gotta be kidding me. How are we supposed to take these off? That's why I was panicking this whole time. If this were just a joke, I wouldn't have gotten mad. What she says makes sense. Assistant, why did you make this thing in the first place? Because you told me to. Not that I recall. That's because you said the demon changed the past, but definitely something you said. Excuses, excuses. We're starting to get mad at each other. That's irrelevant, just get this off me. I would if I could. How can you call yourself a scientist if you're not prepared in the event of an emergency? You're one to talk. I told you that's not finished, or did you forget about that too? I love this music so like horrifying, but it's not even that crazy. What do you think? They're staring at each other so intensely that our foreheads nearly touched. Hey, yo. Sparks seem liable to fly at any moment. However, Why do you gotta do Daru like that? He's got his belly sticking out, bro. Sparks didn't fly, but electric current flowed continuously. What is this contraption? Now is not the time. I'm not messing around yet. If my right arm really hurts. What? Just do it. Oh my god, the sound effect. I gave her my right hand as the electricity surged through me. He then took my right hand and your left. What are you? Stop talking! Our hands were as one, her left over my right. Current flowing through my arm ceased. It stopped. What just happened? I told you I made some adjustments. It's not just about infidelity anymore. Arguing and getting mad at each other will result in electric shock. Apparently Chris's adjustments also involve getting rid of a removal mechanism. You wanted to make it a device that could help a couple make up instead of simply punishing the cheater. Truly an idea befitting a modern woman. Hey, yo, what, bro, this is 2026. So this is your fault. That's exactly what an American-born girl who's never dated anyone would think. Shut up, cherry boy. What'd you just say? You wanna go? Shock. Stop it, you two. If you don't, you're gonna get zapped again. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Close to getting in an argument again, but Ma, you stopped us. Right, now is not the time to quarrel. I have to figure out how to get out of the situation. In that regard, at least, Chris seems to agree with me. Then Daru slowly raised his hand. Hey, you too. What is Daru? Did you come up with something? He really is my right arm. He's already coming up with a brilliant idea. No, he didn't. Bruh. Oh, brother. So once you feel connected to each other, the bracelets come off, right? Now they have to make out. He then proceeded to explain the functions of it. They are as follows. The monitoring of body temperature, blood pressure, pulse, and perspiration to indicate one's user unfaithful to the other, the device will administer a minor but painful electric shock. Should the user try to remove it, it will also do a shock. Should the user get emotional due to an argument or the like, the device will shock. Should the users move more than 1 meter away, what the fuck? Should the users hold hands, the shocks will cease. And the device will come off once it judges that the user's feelings are intertwined. How does it do that? That's the end. It means that the bracelets monitor and analyze the emotions of their wearers based on physical indicators, but there's no practical data proving their accuracy. And while we could just wait for the battery to die, this gadget both uses a primary cell and a solar photocell, so it would last at least a week. Meaning that our only options for removing these are to shock ourselves silly or for Chris and I to get in sync. Why you laugh that off as if it's an easy task, but Chris and I know just how difficult that's going to be. Still, how long are you guys gonna keep holding hands? It's disgusting normie behavior. I'd stop if I could. That's my line. And just like that, we're in another argument. If we don't hold hands, we're liable to be completely fried. Oh, there's a silver lining here. What do you mean? Well, every new gadget needs testing, right? This is it.
Oh, you've got a good point.
I agree with Daru.
And also, I bet that darling idiot will help Ogre and Chris get along.
A terrible opinion from an uninvolved party. There's no way I'll be able to put up with this girl and her hair trigger temper for an entire week. Even though you want to spend the rest of your life with her, but anyway. I really need to start thinking about how to get out of this situation. This wouldn't have happened if you didn't ask me to make this stupid stuff in the first place. What would have happened if you weren't a professor of virginomics? That's a good one. But why did she agree though? She must have been curious if she made it. As soon as one of us opens our mouth, this happens. This isn't going to lead to a productive discussion. Fortunately, it seems that Chris came to the same conclusion. Time out. Let's figure out what we're gonna do about this. It's no use thinking of hypotheticals. No use thinking of hypotheticals unless you're us. Can't believe it. How could I have forgotten something so important? What? I was checking the clock before she finished her sentence. It was past 6. Maybe it's not too late. Oh, they're gonna try. They're gonna wait. Where'd my? Oh, they're gonna try taking the. They're gonna use a D-mail. You mean with phone wave? That's clever. If we can change the password to D-mail, you'll be in the clear. Exactly. I dragged Chris into the development room as fast as I could. In a flash, we set up the phone wave. My previous experiments have shown that we can use the phone wave from noon to 6. Oh, but it's not gonna work because they don't know about the TV, and Braun is out of town, so he doesn't turn it on. But those time constraints are just approximations, not concrete restrictions. On certain occasions, I have been able to use it after 6 p.m. That said, we do not know yet what causes this variance. Regardless, if the timing doesn't line up today, we'll be forced to stay like this until at least tomorrow. Everything is set up. It's not gonna work. We just have to send the email. Go for it. Took out my phone to write a message and stopped as if I was struck by something. What are you doing? Hurry up. What do I write and when do I send it? Now, you can send up to 3 emails of 6 full width characters. With proper timing, concise writing, we can deliver a message within the character limit. I have to be careful. I told myself just as much the other day. We should probably prevent ourselves from ever developing this new gadget, right? That sounds wise. Like she said, we won't end up in this situation if we put the kibosh on its development. It's not gonna work. The message will read, stop new gadget development at once. I wonder if they're ever gonna explain that, or they're gonna just let us figure out why it doesn't work. That should be enough. If we don't try to make a new gadget, then we can change the situation. We can keep from ever existing. But it'll probably wipe 9 through 11 from existence, but I'll come up with some way to fund our lab. There's nothing to worry about. The demo's written. All that's left at the top of my thumb. Chris urges me on. With that, I press the button. Nothing happens. When you think about it, if we don't have to stop all the gadget development, do we? Well, I guess not. We put so much time and effort into making new gadgets that throwing them away feels like a waste. Waste them all, there's a chance that we won't be able to escape bankruptcy. But then what should we do? We only have to do something about number 12. Then why don't we just cancel number 12? Bro, come on, this is... You guys are supposed to be smart. If we put a stop to that alone, yes! Which would still let us make money. We just have to change the wording from new gadget to number 12. I ready my phone and adjust the message. Stop development. Stop number 12 development at once. Alright, come on. We can finally free ourselves. It'll be wiped from existence. You'll never come up with this idea. Everything should be squared away. All I have to do is press the button. All our problems are solved. Come on! That's right, there's nothing to be worried about. Number 12 will never be created. Please don't stop it again. You know number 12... It's not all that bad. In fact, with a few improvements, I kind of think it could become a decent gadget. Might even be a big hit. Can't let that chance slip through my fingers. We could just tell ourselves not to put the fans on, couldn't we? You're fine, just do something, we have no time. My god. It's not gonna work anyway. Do not wear number 12 for any reason. That'll do. Alright, now I have to send the message. This way. Bro! Skip through all this. But is there... This is so stupid. Is there truly the best choice? Shouldn't we think it over? Carefully? My God. She's gonna press it. I'm gonna punch in the back. What do you think you're doing? Stop being indecisive. What more do you need to worry about? I'm not worrying about anything. I'm trying to make the best choice possible so we don't run into any pitfalls. Stop wasting our time. Send the message. If you don't, we'll have to spend the night like this. I know. Don't rush me. You're driving me crazy. Yeah, driving me crazy too. And I'm the character. I'm the main character. Chris reached out and tried to grab my phone. What are you doing? You're gonna get shot. Hey, it takes so long. I'll do it for you. Excuse me? The last demo experiment messed everything up. Bro, this is a lot. I need a drink. Alright. Your last demo experiment messed everything up for us. Let me send you a message telling you not to do it. Hold on, you're seriously going all the way back to my last demo? Just shut up already. The experiment was the origin of all this. Well, okay, you're going to a little extreme. Give it to me. She almost grabbed my phone again, so I promised to change the message in accordance with her request. Reconsider demo experiment. But you're not that, bruh. It's time for sure. Okay, bro. This joke is lasting way too long. Holy fuck. And this is probably the worst one. You should have said the last one. Chris tries to grab my phone again. We're out of time. My reading stunner activates. No, it does not. Or not. This means that we're probably too late. Yeah, I said this to myself. Yep. Chris and I looked down at our wrists in unison. Blink several times. No matter how many times we blink, it still remains on our wrist. I checked the clock. While our time constraints were vague and merciful, mercurial, what the hell? I suppose late is late. An enraged Chris snatched my phone away. Types a message. Sends it. Nothing happens. He taps another. Sends it. Still nothing. He looked almost pathetic trying to send the D-mail over and over. It was too tragic a sight to keep watching, so I put my hand on her shoulder. That's enough. I know how you feel, but things won't change no matter how hard we try. She turned and looked me straight in the eyes. Her face was contorted by sadness as she snarled out. Okay, we're just pointing fingers now. Her voice was fraught with tears. Okay, it's not that deep. Jeez, things won't change no matter how we try. Seriously, stop trying to act cool, your ass. It's your fault that we didn't send the demo earlier. Wait, calm down. How can I be calm? What are you going to do about this? Make out with you. I just want you to calm down. Oh, I thought what the email said. I told you. I was so mad I forgot about that. Made this thing and forgot what it did? What are you, a goldfish? I'm telling you, don't get upset. I almost delivered a snarky read. What the fuck are these words? Rejoinder? What the fuck? I've never seen this word in my life. I knew it result in another shock. I swallowed my words and left the development room with the equally defeated Chris. Oh, perfect timing! Chapter's over. In 2 hours on the dot. Alright. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and save. And it's been 2 hours. My ass is hurting because I sit on the floor. Thank you guys. It's nice to be streaming again, even though I did stream earlier this week. But this weekend I'll be streaming. I'm gonna try going back to Dead Space. Maybe play some other games, see how we do with that. But thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. And I'll see you next time on the Party God Show. That's a new one, I don't know. Party God out. Woo!